Hi folks, I found a new one. This one I'm kind of excited about. It's Star Wars Death Star Strike. Uh, I saw quick glimpses of it on Reddit earlier. It's just released, and some of the artwork using the props looks pretty sweet. Alright, so anyways, this was created by Chuck Maurice. It says, don't pay attention to the park itself, it's pretty messed up by now. So let's keep that in mind when we load it up. To find the coaster, just search in Park Attractions Star Wars Death Star Strike. God, I can't freaking talk today. Okay, part of the reason I'm so excited about this is way back when, in 2001, I used to play a game called Ultimate Ride. It had two sequels, or they were kind of expansions, called Coaster Deluxe and Disney Coaster. Nowadays, this Wikipedia entry here, this little pathetic entry, is about all that remains of its existence. But man, it was so good. You had a website you can go and create roller coasters, upload them there. It wasn't like a management. It was just kind of more of a simulator with tons of props. Plus, they had modding open, so you could mod all sorts of crap. Well, I had one particular coaster that I built called Star Tours, and it actually used the Star Tours soundtrack because you could add music to the track and then synchronize your coaster to it. Well, in addition, you could make the coaster track invisible. And I also had someone had made some Star Wars mods that I imported into the game, and it was just amazing. But anyways, there's no trace of it now, and if I ever wanted to ride that roller coaster again, remember this predated YouTube, I'd have to try and download the mods, which also seem to not exist anymore. I had created this website way back when, and it's still up somehow. That's crazy. As you can tell here, I had to shrink the browser, and then it looks a little more natural. Looks like it fits a little better. But anyways, this is where I stored a lot of my music synchronized coasters that I built way back when. And one of them was, oh, what do you know, Star Tours. But here you could actually download the MP3 for it. You could download the Star Wars mod. There was a Backdrops mod, and then there was a sci-fi theme mod. You could download them all, throw them in your ride in certain folders, and then you could actually ride Star Tours, and it was pretty cool. Okay, when I loaded the park, it started me out underground, and I couldn't really see what was going on. It was all this weird stuff and mainly darkness. So I made the mistake of zooming all the way out, and I ended up above ground, and it's very difficult to get back to the coaster station through the ground, or to even find it to begin with. I'm not sure I was even there. So anyways, what I did was I found the path entrance that leads underground to it, and we're just going to go in traditionally like a regular peep here. Okay. So far, pretty neat, pretty elaborate, very sci-fi-ish. It looks kind of like Star Wars with those wall prints. Oh, look at that. It's kind of a attempt at a Millennium Falcon. Millennium Falcon. Uh-oh, where am I? Okay. I like that. It's like the dock here. It's really cool. It's pretty well done. Alright, so these people get to walk by that. Oh. Alright. Neat. There's just people coming back. Where are they walking? Oh, it must be side-by-side path here. When it comes to things like this, one thing I would recommend is maybe like some kind of fencing mechanism. Make it a little more realistic, like you're not allowing the, customers to walk right up to your props like this. Just a small detail. Very small complaint. This is cool. That's well done. Oh, said my ride was just fixed. Guess that's good. Okay. Oh my god. How freaking far is this thing? Okay. Sticking with the theme, I like it. What's this guy doing? What are these guys doing? What is that? Are those restrooms? Oh, there's some shops. They're closed. Here's another. Oh, cool. Whoa. Okay. It's kind of difficult to maneuver in here. That's pretty neat. Good job. Oh, and they're working on it. Cool. That goes nowhere. Okay, I'm lost. Oh, here we go. God, this is the longest path to a ride ever. At least this whole thing isn't the queue line. Oh, I wouldn't put that door there. This is like a high traffic path. Doesn't make sense to me. Anyways. Let's just keep moving along. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. And the entire path is walled off like this. That had to have taken a month. Okay, so here we are. Finally, there's entrance to the line. So we go through all that, and then this queue line is this tiny little thing. Okay. Doesn't matter. So, oh, this chamber is pretty neat. Almost looks like a studio. Looks like a hangar appropriately. It's very awesome. And then that. Now that is sweet. Like, can you imagine if this was a real ride? You're walking in here, and you're loading up to get on a roller coaster, and you look out where you're about to head, and it looks like that. That would get me pretty pumped. Okay, I guess people are just now getting back onto it after it broke down. Okay, I'm so scared to click the ride camera. It's gonna put me somewhere in the middle of the ride. I don't want spoilers. Alright, let me do it real quick. If there's something spoilerific, I'll edit it out. Never mind. Never mind, there's only one train. So we'll just wait for it to come in. I really wish they do something about, like, they give us appropriate floor tiles or something, because, like, there's so much potential with using these roof tiles like this, or whatever these are, placing them on the ground. But then, you know, all the people, their freaking legs sink through it. It'd just be so much better if we had a way to properly handle that. Okay, come on. Wonder how long this ride is. Getting anxious, like I'm waiting in a real ride queue. Like the first time going on Space Mountain at Disneyland. That was a long time ago. Okay, so I am going to view this in track view, which is my preferred method of riding the first time, at least. Alright guys, strap in. Oh, it's R2-D2, that's cool. We got these sweet X-Wing models. Wow. That is a really cool effect. I mean, that looked fantastic. Alright, so we got a battle here. That's so cool, the sparks and explosions and everything. Very cool. Oh man, I bet this would be so much better with real Star Wars sound effects and music. Whoa. I'm getting some slow down here. Oh, and on the ride too. Oh, barely making it around that corner. Oh, had to use a boost to push us up there, I think. Okay, very cool. Really like the walls in here. That's very smart. Oh, it looks like it's burning. Cool. No way. Whoa, yes. Holy crap. This is very much like my Star Tours ride. Thing is, I cheated. I got to import mods to make all that work. He or someone, she or someone else on the workshop had to build all that by hand. Alright, here we go. I guess we're coming back. That's such a cool effect. It's also very smart. Whew. Okay. So that was definitely pretty sweet. The track itself was slightly uninspired. It seemed more of a scenic ride than anything else, but I'd say overall pretty good. Pretty good on the coaster design itself. But man, those set pieces, that had to have taken a lot of freaking time to do that. I don't know how someone has the patience or the time anymore. Like way back whenever I'd build for Ultimate Ride, I'd spend, of course, days just back to back. But I was also really young, didn't have a lot of cares in the world. Now that I'm older and working and everything, I just can't do it. But I sure would love to. I also wish they'd open up modding so that someone wouldn't have to sit here and put this all together. I mean, this alone probably took like an hour, at least, to get this right. Very cool. What are these? Oh, box lights, okay. So box lights for the stars. That's clever. Oh, let's look at what the trick is to make that warp speed effect. Here it is. This is just a bunch of... Oh, it's those fairy lights. Just a bunch put together to add a streak effect. Which is really cool. I wonder if this could have been like, if it was dark enough to have like some kind of door here, and at the first section is just like single lights like this, to where it looks like normal stars. I mean, I guess that's kind of what this is trying to do. Here, having the normal stars surrounding it, and then having this revealed as soon as you start speeding up to boost. I don't know. So many. But it's a really smart effect. Really good idea. Getting right next to that speaker or something. I don't know, it's really loud. Okay, so it's kind of all over. So that's cool. It's another one of those. This is where all the triggered events were happening. Explosions, sparks. A lot of good stuff. Oh, here we go. That's cool. Not to scale. Either way, it's pretty neat. When you fly inside, it's down there, just a pit, okay. Very cool. I want to get to the trench run, see that put together. Let's see, where's the way out of here? Where's the next? Is that so easy to get lost? Okay, I think I'm on the right track. Yes. See, whenever I came over this, that was clever. Like, you came up this way, had no idea what to expect, and then bam. That is so awesome. It definitely elicited the response I gave it, which was just kind of probably a resounding wow. So cool. Several buildings here. Just a bunch of pieces. God. So good. Nice. The turrets. It's really impressive. I freaking love it. I love it. You never know when you get someone's ride like this if they built all the pieces. I just assume automatically by default that they built all the pieces in here. I mean, maybe they borrowed some, but like those elaborate Star Wars ones, I'm just thinking by default that he built them. So, great job. Just fantastic. Oh, God, I'm lost again. Where does it go? Oh, I see. Okay. And of course. God, I can't get over how smart this is. I mean, it looks like it just looks like the right effect. It feels right. And that's it. Anyways, God, there must be quite literally a ton of freaking objects used in the construction of this. I can just feel the chugging on my system. And I've got a good system. But anyways, apologize for any lag during the ride itself. But I should have probably lowered the settings before I started. Anyways, regardless, I hope you enjoyed this look at the ride. I sure did. Man, that was freaking awesome. Alright, thanks for watching.